You really think your tendon is going to heal in 36 hours just because you declared it? That's the exact mindset that turns a tiny elbow irritation into a 12-month nightmare. It starts small. A little clicking. A little tightness. Nothing dramatic. You tell yourself it's just soreness. 2 days later, your elbow hurts opening a water bottle. A week later, pull-ups feel like punishment. And somehow, you're surprised. Here's what's actually happening. Your elbow didn't betray you. Your tendon hit its limit. Tendons are made mostly of collagen, the same structural protein found in ligaments and skin. But they're not interchangeable. Ligaments connect bone to bone, stabilizing your joints. Fascia wraps around muscles and organs like a web. Tendons connect muscle to bone, the direct link between force and movement. When your muscle contracts, that force doesn't magically move your skeleton. It travels through the tendon. No tendon, no movement. Every pull-up, every curl, every throw, every time you grip a bar, the force flows through that tendon into bone. Which means tendons aren't support tissue. They are load-bearing structures handling insane tension. And they're built like it. A tendon isn't one solid rope. It's a rope made of smaller ropes, made of microscopic fibers layered again and again like high-tension suspension cables on a bridge. In a healthy tendon, those collagen fibers are tightly packed and perfectly aligned in parallel lines. That alignment is what gives it strength. Organized tension equals power. But when a tendon gets overloaded, that clean structure starts to break down. The fibers become messy, disorganized. Instead of tight cables, you get tangled threads. And once that architecture crumbles, so does your capacity. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Tendons aren't just cables. They're springs. When you run or jump, they stretch slightly on landing, storing energy. Then they release that energy as you push off. It's an insanely efficient system until you abuse it. Tendons are designed for repetitive loading, but only within capacity. Small microdamage happens during training all the time. Normally, your body repairs it. Rebuilds stronger. Reorganizes the fibers. That's adaptation. But if you reload the tendon before it finishes repairing, damage accumulates faster than healing. Now you're not adapting. Shows tendons respond best to short, focused loading, roughly 10 minutes of meaningful stimulus per session. After that, the strengthening signal drops off. Keep grinding and you're mostly adding stress without extra benefit. You think more volume equals more strength. Your tendon disagrees. More isn't better. Better is better. Tendon injuries can show up anywhere. Elbow, shoulder, Achilles. Usually in the exact place you've been overloading with bad mechanics or excessive volume. When you finally see a doctor, you'll hear terms like tendonitis or tendinopathy. Tendonitis means short-term inflammation from recent overload. Tendinopathy means structural breakdown that's been building for weeks because you ignored every warning sign. And that inflammation you feel, it's not betrayal. It's your body trying to fix you. Increased blood flow. Repair cells flooding in. The beginning of healing. The real problem? You keep interrupting the process. The first tweak isn't what ruins you. Reloading the irritated tendon over and over before it finishes repairing, that's what does it. You don't need to stop training completely. You need to stop doing the exact movement that's destroying your elbow 3 times a week. Modify. Swap variations. Reduce volume. Train around it. There's a difference between discipline and stupidity. Initial tendon repair starts within days. Full remodeling takes 6 weeks to 6 months. Not 36 hours. Your tendon doesn't care about your beach vacation. It doesn't care about your competition date. Biology moves on its own timeline. So what actually works? Eccentric training. That means controlled lengthening under load, like the slow lowering phase of a bicep curl. That deliberate eccentric phase helps collagen fibers reorganize properly. It guides them back into parallel alignment instead of healing in a tangled mess. You're not just working muscle. You're directing tissue remodeling. That's why smart rehab includes controlled movement, progressive loading, and gentle mobility work, not complete immobilization. You need intelligent stimulation. Not total rest. Not reckless intensity. Most tendon injuries don't start with bad luck. They start with ego. You skipped progressions. You chased advanced movements before building connective tissue capacity. Your muscles felt strong. Your tendons weren't ready. Tendons adapt slower than muscles. That's the part nobody tells you. The goal isn't to train hard for 4 weeks. It's to still be training 6 months from now. If the pain isn't improving, see a qualified orthopedic specialist. Get a proper diagnosis. Get a structured rehab plan. Not guesswork. Not comment section advice. Not blind motivation. Your tendon will not heal in 36 hours just because you're determined. But if you respect load, build gradually, use proper form, and stop pretending pain is toughness, you won't be sitting on your couch with an ice pack wondering what went wrong. You'll still be training. And this time, your tendons will actually be strong enough to keep up.